Hi, welcome back to our series. Today, we'll create a simple list using a flat list component from React Native. We will add some simple cards data and display using flat list. These cards can be used later to display any type of data like products, post, or anything else. So, but you might be wondering what is flat list and why do we need it? It is because when we use the map function, we can render all the items at once. But if we use the flat list native component, it caches the data more efficient way and only shows those items which are under the viewport. So it is a better optimized version of displaying the multiples dynamic data. In this video, we'll build a simple card component with a title and description and list of cards rendered using FlatList. So first, let's create a component under the components folder called cards list like this. Hit RNFES to give it like this. And first, let's head over to the index.tsx and we'll import this component card list from add component card list. There we go. We can instantly see it. But when we add some cards, it is going to take above this area like of the navigation panel. So what we'll do, we'll have to render this component under the safe area view, which is safe area view, and you can import it from the React Native safe area context. So it won't take the space above this status bar. Now let's come back to the card list and we will just paste this data. Here we have the simple ID, title and a description card. Now we will use the flat list component, flat list, import it from React Native like here, and let's give it some properties to let it work. So first we'll need the data as a data which is coming from here. To create a better type safety, we will create a type for it, item like this. And once we have this data, let's give it a property called key extractor, which is going to be a unique identifier for the each item in the data. So let's give it like item as item.id like this. And after this, let's give it a class name of flex, flex column, gap of 4, width of 4 like this. And to render the item, we will create a one more component called render item like this. And we will have to pass the prop as item, which is going to be item as this capital item, and let's just directly return it by in a view like this. Let's give it a class name called flex column, gap of 1, padding of 4, then bg neutral 100 like this, and width of 4 like that. And we'll add one more text here, which is going to be, have a class name of 2 x2xl and font semi-bold. And inside this, let's add this title, item dot title like this. Just duplicate it. Now let's give it a text as a base. And here we will add the description like that. And we'll have to pass the render item as render item like this. As you can see, we have this bunch of cards, but we will have to give this view as a class name of width of full. So it will take the full width. And in here, we will also give it a px of 4 so we can identify them. And let's give this parent component as a BG of white. As you can see, it is the whole white background. And now also let's give it a rounded as LG. But you can see even if we have given the gap 4, it is still not working. So for that, we have one more prop called content container class name, which will add the gap between the all items. So you can see now we have just created a flat list with this flat list component. And if you don't want this right side scrolling indicator, vertical scroll indicator to false. If you have the horizontal flat list, then you can just simply add the shows horizontal indicator as a false, like that. This is just for today. We have just created a simple list using flat list component, a powerful way to display dynamic data in your app. In our upcoming videos, we will add more features like images, clickable cards, and even animation using React Native Animations libraries. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more cool tutorials.